black men like to make it look like we care so much that you're going for a white woman, you're going for a white woman. When the real, like, let's keep it real, we don't actually care. That's my opinion. I don't
Do
care.
you? I don't think that. I don't think that's actually true. I don't. I
It's
don't agree.
true.
I think
Agree with that.
Because what?
I don't
Like,
agree with that.
I don't get it.
Because if that was true, then no one would even care
no,
about.
but see, this is the thing, though. I think
no one would ever talk about it because
no, but this
one
is the
would
thing,
care.
though. It's because they're mentioning us. That's the thing.
Every single
They're
time
saying
they're
they're talking
Let's
about
get into
us,
that.
so we
Okay,
care.
so let's hear that.
We're caring about the fact that they're bringing us up when it comes to them having a type outside of the race, right? So it's like she said, they'll start mentioning XYZQ thing reason and connecting to black women why they're dating somebody else. So they involve us in their relationship, involve us in that conversation.
So you're saying so you don't.
So it's less about them being in an interracial relationship and more about why are you talking about me?
Okay, cool. But what you're trying to say that like black women will never inquire to know why.
What do you mean?
Like my experience now,
Right?
And everybody see my experience online as well. Yeah, like when I was on Backchat with Ginger J and he crashed out. Before he crashed out, I got interrogated.
Nah, you were there.
I was there, and I got interrogated before. Now, obviously, I'm a bit internet ready, so I know how to talk in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but they was asking, oh, so do you even like black women? So what is it? Why do you date out? Why do you date white? And I'm like, blood, I date bro, most of my girlfriends have been black in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? Just because now there's an instance where I dated a girl that wasn't black, like that shouldn't even be.
But see, that's the thing now, because it was happening so much. There has now been this negative stereotype onto black people who date interracially. So now I'm kind of on guard and thinking, okay, does he have these opinions? Like, I don't know, but I'm saying it's a potential thing because there are so many black men that push this out there, right?
Okay, so if you have that potential, that idea that potentially this could be like a self-hate or something like that, like would that not lead to you maybe being inquisitive and asking questions?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I don't think, because Yanda said that black women completely don't care, but I think you may not care, but there may be some that have these ideas. Oh, these black guys are coconuts, so I'm gonna ask him. I
prefer raccoon.
Have that opinion because most other black men have shown them that they have that opinion. Like this is an example. If I go somewhere and every black guy's going out with a white woman of a different race, and it's always the same, all of them are telling me, oh, I don't like black girls, don't like black girls, don't like black girls. If I go somewhere else and I'm seeing a black guy with a white woman, I'm going to think to myself, okay, maybe he's thinking what those 10 other guys I just spoke to they just said. So I'm going to ask him the question.
I think it's because we have so many experiences where people have come online, on podcasts, in real life, at work, at school, and told us, oh my gosh, me and my white girl, black girl's this, me and my white girl, black girl's this. So of course, if the next time I see a couple, maybe even if I don't care, I might be inquisitive, like, does he like black girls? No, yes, no. If he does, fine. If he doesn't, fine. Doesn't matter either way.
But this is the thing. If he's got a girlfriend, why are you even worrying about what he likes or what he don't like?
See, I think also depends on like who the person is, right?
Yeah.
So I think that there's a lot of black men that pander to black women on the internet.
No, when I say it depends who it is.
Thank you.
A
lot of black guys that do that simping hard.
I've never seen them.
They pander to black women on the internet and try and they make this persona that they're pro-black, that they're for black women, and then all of a sudden they turn up with a white woman, and then obviously people have something to say because their audience now that they have built strategically is predominantly black women. So then there's a level of betrayal there, and I think that's why they kind of speak up, and you'll see their annoyance because that's what they've built for themselves. I don't feel bad for them. Sorry, I actually don't feel bad for them because I feel like they're pandering to black women for monetary gain. Let's keep it real, right? And then shit hits the fan, and then they're acting confused.
I honestly think it's quite as simple as just like even just the fact that sure, like people do ask why do you interracially date and why do you date this person instead of a black woman, and oftentimes the answer will be, well, I date a white woman because black women do XYZ, and it's like that's not why I asked you. Like I didn't ask you what black women do. I just asked you why you're dating a white woman.
Let's keep it real today.
Oh no!
Yeah?
Oh no!
Yes. Oh no. Yes. Oh no, bro. Yeah. Let's keep it real because you keep saying, black guys say we don't date black girls because of XY. Let's get to the XYZ, bro. What is the XY and the
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we could do
Because my
that.
hair's not real.
We could do that because then what it's gonna do is actually show what the frustration is with black people that we have, right? Oftentimes, yeah. So oftentimes, okay, cool. So oftentimes, right? There's a certain archetype of black men that date white women, right? And when you ask them why they date white women, they have a slew of complaints about black women. They'll say that we're too masculine, we're combative, we don't listen, we just want to drain him of his energy, we don't rest in our femininity.
What's the archetype of this black guy that dates white women and says this stuff? What is the archetype?
Right-leaning, conservative, very misogynistic, doesn't actually stand on any kind of form of opinion. Yeah, 100%.
Period.
Hold on. Let's be clear, because a lot of women say this word and they don't really use it in the right context. A misogynist is a man that hates women, bro.
It's not limited to hate, darling.
Bro,
and it's very ironic that you point out that people don't understand what misogyny is, right? Hatred is included.
Is hatred, fam.
It's included, right? But contempt for or
it's
prejudice.
the first line, bro. It's the first line of the.
There's a comma after the word hatred, darling. We can look this up together. Okay?
Oh my
Misogyny is showing hatred, contempt or prejudice towards women.
Let me look at it now because.
Yeah, please do. Please do, because there's no full stop after hatred. There's a comma.
Misogyny is like
meaning that there's multiple types
of contempt for or ingrained prejudice against women.
Thank you. Thank you.
But the first thing, but really and truly, if we go by the initial
definition,
the definition, first thing is gonna say hatred, bruv.
I agree that hatred is there, but that's not the only condition, is my point. And I said that there's a comma after hatred, which means that it does not only it's not only limited to it.
It would make more sense to be more specific with what you're saying, since the word is so ambiguous. It would make. It's more
not
sense.
Ambiguous. That's the point.
No, you just. No. I just said that the meaning is hatred. Yeah. Then you said and. So if there's an and there, that means it could have a different meaning as well. So
no,
if I say the word misogynist and you say the word misogynist, we could mean two different things. You could just mean discrimination and I could mean hatred. So it is ambiguous, actually.
No.
So it would make more sense.
Listen.
So let me finish. So it would make more sense to be specific of what you're saying instead of using such an umbrella, ambiguous term.
Okay, great. So, in the definition that you just read in front of 60 people, right?
I didn't read the definition. What are you talking about?
You quite literally said that when you look at it now, the first word that it says is hatred.
I said the hatred is it means the hatred.
You're not even listening to what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. You're not even listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you looked up the definition. You looked up the definition on your computer just now, and you said verbatim, if I look this up, the first word is going to be hatred. And I said yes, and it will be followed by, comma, contempt for or prejudice towards women. That's what the definition says. So to say, right?
Is hatred and prejudice and discrimination, do they all have the same exact meanings?
No, and that's my point exactly.
So they have different criteria. So they have different meanings. So if you use an umbrella word that has all these different words underneath that have different meanings, it makes it ambiguous.
No, it doesn't. It means that it has different conditions to show up. Meaning it's not limited to. Look, and this is the thing, right? I've listened to you, but you're not really hearing what I'm saying. Either way, that's part of the archetype of what I'm describing in these men, right? Is that's part of the archetype. They often are typically very anti-black, right? These are oftentimes men who platform and put on a pedestal women of other races, especially white women. And we see this often on social media. So they engage in these spaces in that way.
No, I agree with what she's saying.
Can you look at a black guy and tell?
No, obviously not.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make that clear.
I can tell a little bit.
Oh,
I can tell
you'll have to let me know then, because I need to. Do you know what I mean? I'll be able to let out a little bit.
Someone said that you can tell.
How can you look at a black guy? Please. Don't start with me today. Don't start.
No. We're all friends here.
Oh, are we?
Listen, so someone said, I couldn't see who said it, but someone said
joking.
you can look at a black guy and tell. So how can you look at a black guy and tell?
I think she's being a bit facetious and a bit silly.
No, leave her.
I was actually joking. I was actually going to say that it's not limited to like the anti-black men. I think there's a lot of pro-black men that pretend, like I said earlier. I also think there's a lot of fake gangsters with the jewelry. They'll be going for like an Iggy Azalea type look that I've seen as well. So I think there is a lot of men that kind of do this thing, but I feel like what they all have in common is they all come from the same background though, right? So when they have this issue with black women, let's look at your home. Oh, it's because you resent your mom, right? Yeah. It's because your dad left and your mom had to be a mom and a dad, right? And she had to go through this struggle and she had to be hardened. So she had to shout, she had to scream, right? When black men have this disdain for black women, I just automatically think about their mom because that's the first person you met. So when you say black women are overweight, when you say black women are bald, baby, I can draw your mama. I know how she look. Absolutely. Because you wouldn't say that if she didn't look like that.
I don't think
if your family did not but if your family did not reflect that, then you couldn't say it.
That's a very good argument.
No, I'm sorry. I think it is because if you're
a lot of black guys that are I only date black women, they come from single mother homes, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying that I'm not saying everybody from a single mother home is going to act a certain way, but I'm saying when it comes to men that operate in that way, they're predominantly from that background.
Yeah, because a lot of black guys come from that background. I would say over 50% of black guys in this country come from single mother homes. So that's not really a good argument.
Oh, you didn't think so?
It's not. If you do the numbers, of course there's good. What are you talking about?
No, but I feel like if they have such a strong disdain, if they have
speak too fast, then we don't think.
No, I'm thinking.
If the majority,
I think that one hurt you a little bit.
Listen, stop. Just let me say.
That hurt you a little bit, sir.
You're not. Listen, don't do it. Don't do that. Don't go down that road. Don't go down that road. Don't go down that road. That's not even funny. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary to do that. Because I'm not hurt by anything, bro. I do very, very well in the community, at the country. So, people know me, bro. Like, it's not that. So let's not do that, innit? Yeah. At the end of the day, if there's a demographic, yeah, of men that predominantly, or a lot of them, they come from single mother homes,
right?
Yeah, and then we ask another question about that group of, how can you tell if they interracially and they've got a problem with black women? Then you say, because they all come from single mother homes. That's not really a good indicator because most of them come from single mother homes anyway.